Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. From what appears to be a jungle somewhere in Yorkshire, everything seems to have sprung into action in the last few days. Maybe a combination of the warm weather, heavy rain and more sunshine has brought life to almost everything here on the allotment. My roses have decided to give me at least 10 blooms. They're absolutely beautiful, these yellow ones, and of course the sunflower here has decided to grow a little bit bigger than it was, but we're still getting there. Isn't it beautiful? Well, it's really exciting here on the allotment. Everything, as I say, has decided to grow, and I have some exciting news in my covered greenhouse. So sit back, relax and enjoy today's show. Well, as I said earlier, it's like living in a jungle at the moment on the allotment, but here I am in, of course, my old greenhouse frame that I got. Do you remember, just covered it in netting? And in here I thought I got the Romanesco cauliflower / broccoli, but on closer inspection I've discovered the most amazing thing. I've never grown them before successfully, ever. I've tried for years and years and years and they've never come. I am here today surrounded by, wait for it, cauliflowers. Beautiful white cauliflower heads, the curds. In fact, there's one next to me here that needs covering up, and because otherwise it'll go yellow. So I'm going to wrap the leaves around that, and we can just pop them around. We can tie them with a loose bit of string, and that'll just keep the sun off them, because if the sun gets on them they go an horrible yellowy colour. Obviously watching out for slugs very carefully, because they love the cauliflower heads. In fact, they leave trails and then they become brown and it's not very nice at all. So we're going to keep a good eye on these cauliflowers. I can't believe it, it's just fantastic. In fact, shall we do it? My favourite saying, here's some photographs. Look at them, aren't they absolutely brilliant? And I'm going to leave them a little bit longer and until they're a little bit bigger, and then we can pick them. You don't leave them too long, otherwise I say they go off and they start to sprout away from the cauliflowers, the beautiful tight-knit cauliflowers, and they're cruciferous, which apparently means that the heads are split into four and it looks a little bit like a crucifix. I'm going to try and get a photograph of that. I've not yet successfully done it, but let's have a go, shall we? Now, other exciting things happening on the allotment here, because I think the heat of the sun in the last few days, even amongst the rain, has really encouraged the vegetables to grow. So I now have my first tomatoes coming on a couple of the plants. They're not very big at the moment, which means now, and I've been doing it, I'm going to increase the feed. I've been putting little bits of feed into their water, but now it's time to have some really good watering regime, and so these tomatoes won't split, and it'll soon be time to start topping the tomatoes off. So growing the growth shoot will be tipped off, which means all the energy will then go into the side shoots and produce more and more tomatoes. The other exciting news is my cucumbers are finally looking like cucumbers, and I can't wait. In fact, in a few days time I'm about to pick this first one here, and it's looking magnificent. And as I said, these are F1 variety, they're a Beth. Fingers crossed you're having an exciting growing season too, and don't forget we still are on to the beautiful sunflower competition. So the tallest, the widest head and the most sunflowers on one plant. Obviously this year my sunflowers haven't done very well again. I must look into it next year. I planted, well, at least 40 and I've only got 2. I don't know. Oh well, we have some wins and we have some failures. Well, I've had a wonderful morning down here on the allotment, and the sun is still out, the skies are turning blue, and the bird song, well, is always here and is always magnificent. Once again, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. I hope you're growing successfully this season. We have some wins and we have some losers as always, but once again, thanks ever so much for watching. I'm here, well, with a free cherry off the tree above my head. There's lots of those this time of year. I'm not a big cherry fan, but maybe some of the family are. But my successors are, of course. I can have my strawberries. Well, as I say, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time here on Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. Cheers. Ta-ra for now.